I could have been on Disney, but that train's already left the station. But laugh it up. Help me with my rent, please. Hey y'all, my name is Quen Blackwell, and I'm here with 17 for Read Receipts. This is basically phone truth or dare. I can either choose to reply to an embarrassing question or hit ignore and show you guys something from my phone, which is scary. Are there any videos I regret posting? Reply, so many. But, you know, I can't have too many regrets or I'll start to get in my head and make myself projectile vomit thinking about the things that I've done. If I didn't post a majority of the content I posted in like 2016, 17, I just kept it clean, I could have been on Disney. But that train's already left the station. So it's like Adult Swim, come get me. Cartoon work, where you at? Give me some contracts. I can write a cartoon for you, but I cannot dance on a Disney show. Who is on the top of my collab list? Ice Spice. What do I like about Ice Spice? What don't I like about Ice Spice? Nothing. She is everything a person should be in this world and more. I feel like Ice Spice might be a god. Like a gift from the heavens to be like, calm down, people. It's not gonna end. The world's not over yet because we have Ice Spice to give you. I would want her to be my maid of honor at my wedding. Is there a TikTok trend that makes me cringe? Reply, yes. Well, it's not even trend. It's like a type of people on TikTok, and it's the e-boys. Oh, you got your little rings and your beanie, and like you're, I can't, I almost just threw up. What would fans be shocked to learn about me? Let's ignore this one, because I tell y'all everything. What's the last thing I Googled? How to add workout to activity. Because I ran 4 miles today, but my Apple Watch only got 2.6 of it. I'm like, I need to get that other piece. I worked too hard for that other piece. How'd I get that other piece in there? Who was the last person I kissed? Reply, my boyfriend. We're kind of at the point in our relationship to where like the kisses aren't like, they're kind of like the grandpa, like, not grandpa, but like the old couple, like, have a good day, bye. The last time I cried, reply. Last night, I was watching The Last of Us. I got to episode 3. It was like, we're all gonna die one day. And when we fall in love and the person that we love, they're gonna die too. And then the zombie apocalypse might be there too. Oh my God, it was sick. It was sick. That was probably the best episode of anything I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not one to cry when I watch shows or movies, and I thought there was something wrong with me, but it was because the girls weren't delivering. And they delivered last night on that episode, and I called my boyfriend. I'm like, I can't do this. And he was like, babe, it's 2 a.m. And I'm like, but I can't breathe. Because it was just such a good episode. What celeb's phone number do I have that fans would be surprised? Reply, Hank Green. He is my personal Google search. I just DM'd him and I said, can I use you as Google search? Because you know everything, Hank Green. And he said, yes. Shout out Hank Green. When was the last time I lied? Reply, 3 minutes ago. I actually don't have Hank Green's number. I have him on Twitter DMs, but I can still ask him questions. I just don't have his number. I feel like Hank Green's gonna watch this. I don't think he will watch this, but my soul was like, you gotta tell him the truth. You made a lie. What am I most proud of at the moment? Reply. And I would say my spirituality. How I used to be such a depressed person. I really peeled myself up off that bed, washed the scabs and decay of depression off of me, and became the person I am right now, which is moisturized and happy some days. I would tell the people that feel how I felt, you got to go outside. Exercise actually changed my life, but I hate it when people say to exercise when I was depressed. Even going outside and getting some fresh air, you realize that the world is still going and that maybe you want to be a part of it. And so that's what I would recommend. Go outside. Have I ever shared a meme of myself? Reply, yes. I mean, she's the meme. Like, it's hard not to. The meme is just me like reliving that terrible incident of just like tears and pain. So that's how I kind of feel about it. I'm like, oh, she was sick and sad. She's sick and sad in that moment. But laugh it up. Help me with my rent, please. What is something that I would never do again? Reply, give a lot of these men the time of day. Like some people that I see that I gave the time of day, that I gave a conversation to, I'm like, ugh. Ugh, you make my skin crawl, my bones chill. Why did I ever speak to you? Disgusting. There's no certain person that comes to mind. It's all the other guys that aren't my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, I wish I just met you when I was like 15 and we could just date it this whole time because everyone else is just like not it. Shout out my exes though, y'all slay, not for me though, y'all slay though. What's my favorite video that I've created of all time? I'm gonna ignore this and not be like so egotistical in this moment. What's my most recent TikTok draft and why didn't I post it? Let's see. This is me sobbing about episode 3 of The Last of Us because it was the most gut-wrenching episode of any show I've ever seen in my entire life. But you know, every time they talk on Twitter about me, they say, why is this girl always crying on this TL? So I put it in the drafts, but I'll post it today. Y'all can eat dirt. 3 things that I love about myself, reply. I love how resilient I am. Another thing that I love about myself is my joy. I really treasure my joy inside. I like that I know how to make a joke. I feel like if I have nothing, I still know how to make a joke. So that's something that I love about myself. And I love how patient I am with myself. Others, I'd lie if I say I was patient with the girls, but I'm patient with myself, so that's good enough for me. This version of myself is the self that I wanted to be so badly in the future. And like I finally arrived and I'm like, oh my gosh, let's have a celebration. Let's party. Let's say congratulations because I deserve to feel good about myself finally. Some things that helped me get to this point was just like the fear of staying stuck forever and like my self-despair. So even when I didn't feel good about myself and when I don't feel good about myself, I'm like, girl, you are killing it today, girl. You are killing it today because we're not going to regret not living in the moment. So I'm going to have to lie to myself sometimes, but that's how I get to this place. Little lie sometimes will do the trick every time. Just a little sprinkle of a lie. Not a crazy embellishment, just like a little pinch grain of salt of lie. What's my biggest insecurity? Reply. When I was a kid, my sister always said I had dolphin teeth. I think my teeth are too small for my mouth. It's probably not a real thing, but she'd always be like, you have porpoise teeth, you have porpoise teeth. Just like a rude older sister, so my teeth. No, the grills didn't make them go away. The grills kind of made them worse. I'm like, what is these Tic Tac grills that I pay all this money for? Why is they so little? It's because my teeth are small. What's the biggest misconception about me? I'm gonna ignore that because I don't feel like explaining myself. Let's text the top contact in my messages and say I love you. My boyfriend. He's always the top messages. He's my best friend. I tell everyone I love them all the time, and sometimes they don't say it back. Like when my manager left, I'm like, bye, I love you. He said, okay, I see you. That wasn't that embarrassing. Thank you for hanging out with me in 17. Make sure to check out all my social medias. Working on projects will drop soon, promise. Stay tuned in. Tap in, and then stay tuned in, because it's about to get real fun.